She believed a car crash would be the end, only to awaken as a princess.
Princess has been struck!
I need to get to a hospital.
Whose wayward ball struck Princess Eleanor?
Prince, no, I'm a nurse. I have to get back to the hospital.
The what? You're not a nurse. You're Princess Eleanor.
That's not true. I was a nurse. Well, an unemployed nurse.
Do you hear me? You're fired! Now get out of here.
I was ill-treated by my superiors just because I was a woman. Sometimes, I wished I died and woke up as an entirely different person. I never knew my wish would come true this way.
The princess is acting quite strange.
Princess, have you your wits?
Who am I? Yeah, just a little dizzy.
That castle was the real deal. It seemed I was the exact same person I used to be, but in a different time period. Same brain, same body, same... Wait a second. Not the same face at all. This wasn't me. Something was terribly wrong.
What happened?
You lost your veil in the fall, my lady.
No, what happened to my face?
You were poisoned as a child. Don't you remember?
Who's poisoned by who?
Perhaps the head injury has affected your memory, Princess.
The princess has finally gone mad. Maybe the prince can send her away now.
Maybe she's a witch. We haven't had a witch burning in some time.
Well, we have always wondered. She does have the mark of the devil upon her face, after all. Perhaps it is time for an exorcism.
This was just like the hospital all over again. Everyone treating me like I'm nothing. If this was a second chance at life, I was not going to be walked all over again.
Princess, is your brain damaged? Perhaps you are no longer fit to be head of the household. Tell me, can you recall my name?
If I revealed I'd been sent back in time, they'd think I was insane, and I might even be killed. I knew I had to act the part if I was going to stay alive.
It's Maggie, of course.
Well, I do prefer stewardess, Maggie.
Are you the princess here, or am I?
You are, my lady.
Maybe I can call you whatever I please.
My lady, shall I escort you to your quarters to rest?
Indeed, Florence.
I shall inform the prince of your condition.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Are we going to let a little tumble ruin our fun? I have a game to win! Go on.
Wow, she really is a piece of work, isn't she?
Well, of course, my lady, she's always hated you, but I've never seen her so disrespectful. And in front of everyone.
She's hated me?
Pardon me, my lady?
Of course she's hated me, that's right.
I bet she's very proud of her new status to be. By the way, we need to pick a dress for tomorrow. I was thinking maybe the brown one? Yeah, sure.
It was all real. I really had been transported back in time. I tried to recall my history lessons. This must have been the 13th century.
Shall I prepare your bed, my lady? You should rest. No, I shouldn't sleep. I could have a concussion. A what? Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I know. Chamomile tea. Herbs always make you feel better. I'm simply positive Lady Nerissa hit that ball at you. She did it on purpose. I'll bet she wants you injured so you won't come to the ceremony.
Ceremony? What ceremony?
My lady, we just talked about it. The prince is taking Lady Nerissa as his royal mistress. You remember that, right?
That's when it suddenly hit me. My concussion was the perfect excuse to explain why I didn't know anything.
So what is this royal ceremony? I assume everyone important's gonna be there?
Yes, my lady. It's a pretty grand event. It's been in the planning for months now.
So my husband wants to take another woman. Must not be very happy with me. How often do we share it?
You and the prince have never consummated your marriage.
Never? He's never touched me? Why wouldn't he?
That's right.
My face. Oh, looks like toxins under the ectodermal tissue.
Your what?
Princess Eleanor! I hear you have been injured.
It's Prince James. can. My lady, that is forbidden. You can't open the door without your veil.
Why not?
The prince, he refuses to look at your face. You speak through the wall normally.
Screw it. Nothing about today has been normal anyways.
How dare you open the door and look directly at your prince?
You wish to speak to me. You can look me in the face.
What has gotten into you, princess? Hide yourself immediately.
I refuse to cower behind this door while you bark orders at me like some peasant. So you can either say what you came here to say, or leave.
You're an ugly and I never wanted you as my wife! And I will humiliate you in front of the entire nation!
In that moment, I made a decision. I wasn't going to be this evil man's weak, docile princess anymore. In fact, I wasn't going to be a princess at all. I was going to become queen, but for now, I had to play the prince's game. Let him think he was winning until I could plan my next move.
If I see you tomorrow, there will be consequences.
Are we done here?
I'm not feeling too well.
And do not ever show your face to me again.
So it seems as though Prince wants the entire castle to see his mistress as more powerful than me. What do you think?
He is somewhat scheming like that.
Listen close. If we're gonna play this correctly, we are going to be able to be in a position where no one will ever be able to talk down to us ever again.
What kind of position, my lady?
Queen.
My lady has never had such ambitions before.
First things first, I have to do something about my face. The kingdom is never gonna take me seriously looking like this.
If I'd had my resources from the 21st century, I could have cured my face instantly. But there was one saving grace that had existed as long as time. Herbal remedies.
I have an idea. Is there anywhere in the castle grounds where plants are grown?
I could finally test out my theory. The one that doctors would never entertain. I'd prove them wrong. I'd prove everyone wrong.
What will you do with him, my lady?
This is medicine, Florence. It contains all sorts of antitoxins. I'm gonna grind it into a paste and apply it to my face.
Since when do you know so much about plants?
I wanted to tell Florence the truth, but she would surely think I'd gone mad.
I was taught by my mother in a convent where we learned all about healing. I didn't say anything because I didn't want anyone to think I was practicing witchcraft. So you won't tell anyone. If this works, we are gonna make quite an impression today.
And what if it doesn't?
We'll find another way. She may have a great aim with her croquet mallet, but Lady Nurse has another thing coming. I will not be usurped by a mistress.
The mistress ceremony, where Prince James would announce his choice of mistress in front of his booze-hound friends. I couldn't believe she was wearing white. This wasn't a wedding. The audacity.
That little witch is not here. Our plan hasn't worked.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it is my honor to welcome you to one of our favorite parties of the year, the Royal Mistress Ceremony. Now, who is ready to start the festivities? How dare you show yourself here?
Your Highness, I merely wanted to watch the ceremony. Surely you wouldn't chastise me for this.
Of course. My wife is welcome at any party of mine. however ugly she is. As many of you know, my father died when I was very young and passed the throne to his brother instead of me. But I became a war hero. I first laid eyes on Lady Nerissa Rawson at a ball when I was 16. Her beauty struck me like a lightning bolt. I wanted to marry her. But my uncle, the new king, refused my proposal. As many of you know, he made other arrangements for me. However, when I insisted that Lady Nerissa be my official royal mistress, there was nothing he could do or say because I am a Lord of War! Woo! Now, I can't imagine you dare disobey your prince. But if anyone has any objections, then speak now.
I do.
I told you to stay out of this.
Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but is it not tradition in the land of Reeve that the royal mistress present the princess with a toast before taking her position in her family?
Princess, you were crossing a line.
It's the king's line.
Ugly freak! Don't even deserve the prince.
If you allow the prince to go against the rules, then you will be allowing him to go against the king's law.
We should do as customary, my lord, so that I will be officially recognized.
And following with tradition, Lady Rawson, please offer this wine to Princess Eleanor and ask to be welcomed into the House of Reeve.
Princess Eleanor of Eden, I hereby ask for your blessing to be the official royal mistress. You disgusting hag.
After you drink from this cup, you will receive my permission to enter our household.
Thank you for welcoming me into your fold, kind sister.
My heart raced. What if the knife was poisoned? I needed to go get an antitoxin to clean the wound as fast as possible. But that was exactly what Nerissa wanted. I couldn't look weak. I had to stay strong and keep her in her place.
What's wrong, princess? Aren't you going to drink any wine?
No. According to the rules, you must kneel before me.
What? That doesn't seem necessary.
You wouldn't want to insult the traditions of the family that you are trying to join. Kneel before me.
Gladly, princess. My lady, how clumsy of me! I've ruined your veil. Let me help you. Well, you wouldn't want to be seen in a tarnished garment, would you? Go on. Show the entire kingdom just how hideous you are. Let it be known why the prince has chosen me over you.
These fools were all about to get the shock of their lives.
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.
Pocket FM. Download the app now.